So, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and I run Holistically Humble. I love posting videos about fitness, what I eat in a day, healthy recipes, exploring Vancouver Island, and much more. So if you're kind of into that, then I highly suggest that you click the subscribe button to stay up to date. And of course, if you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I super appreciate it. So let's get right into it. I'm not really sure how to kind of segue into this video. I have been wanting to do this for a while now, and I am just going to go ahead and say that I have an autoimmune condition. The autoimmune condition is rheumatoid arthritis, and I have had it or been diagnosed for roughly 15 years now. It feels very lonesome when you are suffering with an autoimmune disease. Specifically for me, when I got diagnosed, I was 13 years old, and it was really traumatizing, if I have a better word to say for it. I got diagnosed and it was affecting me in 54 of my joints. At that time, I needed my parents to help dress me or undress me. I had such little energy. I couldn't hold my toothbrush to brush my teeth by myself. I mean, 13 years old and I can't do this stuff for myself. I mean, I was in high school. I wanted to be self-sufficient, like who doesn't as a teenager? So when I got that diagnosis, it was, like I said, traumatizing, and they told me that I wouldn't be able to play sports for the rest of my life. At that point, I was super heavy into sports. I loved playing basketball and volleyball particularly, and that just didn't fly with me. I did everything I could in order to be able to continue playing sports. That was my major goal. So I went on the Western route of medicine, the Western route, and I took all the medications that were prescribed to me at that time. However, one of the medications, if you have suffered with an autoimmune disease or even cancer, you might be familiar with this. It's called methotrexate. So I went on that. I started with the pills, but they made me feel very nauseous, so I went to inject it. Somewhere along the lines, I was injecting way too much into me, and it was just making me feel awful sick, and I just couldn't bear it anymore. So I stopped taking methotrexate and started an abundance of other medications. At that point, it worked. It worked for me in order to be able to continue playing sports. So all through high school, I continued playing sports, and even in university, I played university basketball. So I felt like I was kind of proving them wrong. However, I didn't change anything in regards. I'm just fixing my hair here. Little baby hairs, which I will talk about coming up. So I didn't fix anything with my diet at that time. I just went on Western medication and I was like, cool, I get to play sports again. This is awesome. So at the age of 21, I had to go back to the doctors because I was really suffering, and I was taking this needle that was injecting into my leg once a week, and also on naproxone, which is a super strong anti-inflammatory that really disrupts your gut health. I went to the doctor and they told me that I will need to up my medication and sort of in a roundabout way tell me that the way that I was going at this time, I was going to be in a wheelchair by the time I was 30. And that I was going to take probably roughly 10 years off of my life because of all the medications that I was needing to take. That was like, honestly, that was like the worst thing I've ever heard, to be honest. And luckily for me and my brain, I guess, I was just like, no, this isn't an option for me. So I did continue taking the medication, and I did up the dose at that time, but that's what really got me looking for other ideas. Is there anything else out there that could possibly help me or let me not be in a wheelchair by the time I'm 30? Or what else is there out there? Because at that point, all I knew was the Western medical field. So I did so much research, and I have to shout out my friend Elise, because she really helped me in this area of my life, because she had went through her own health issues, and I saw her come out positive on the other side, and I am just so grateful for that. So she basically told me that I could look into more holistic kind of approaches, and to be honest, I was like, what the hell is holistic? I had no idea at all, and I was like, maybe some of you feel that same way, which I will explain a little bit more after, but holistic nutrition was something that just sparked so much interest in me, so I signed up to do the holistic nutrition program after I graduated university. This was a major shift in my life, because I thought for so long I wanted to be an occupational therapist dealing with kids with rheumatoid arthritis, because I saw an amazing occupational therapist when I was first diagnosed, and I just thought she was really awesome, and that was motivating me to continue onto that career field. Sudden turn of events at my 5th year of university caused me to lose hair, because I was taking a medication, and then I also got pneumonia, so they prescribed me penicillin, and at that time, you're not supposed to take the two together, which I found out later. So I was losing hair, and I was living with my roommate at the time, and I just finally asked her, I was like, is my hair getting thinner? I just feel like weird about this. And she was like, oh my gosh, I wasn't gonna say anything, but yeah, like I am noticing it. So hence the baby hairs. I love my baby hairs now. So again, just another motivation to continue on the holistic nutrition route and sort of put that occupational therapy aside for the meantime. So I went to Vancouver, and I signed up for the holistic nutrition program. It's through the Canadian School of Natural Nutrition, and I started there. Living in Vancouver, though, with someone who suffers from an autoimmune disease and isn't in that environment at the beginning, it's very stressful, and living over there is a lot of money, and you just need to work constantly to be able to afford your living space. And then also going to school, it put a lot of stress on myself, so I continuously starting to get flare-ups, mainly in my knees. And at that point, it was really hard to walk my dog, and I was just overall struggling. So I luckily got to move back to Nanaimo into my boyfriend's house, and he really, really helped me through this. So if you're watching this and you have a rheumatoid arthritis or an autoimmune disease in general, then I highly suggest that you get a supportive partner, a family member, a friend, someone who can just help you through this, and I'm so grateful for that. So he helped me, and then I was luckily able to transfer over to this school in Nanaimo, and I completed the holistic nutrition program in Nanaimo. I am so happy to say that I'm beyond grateful for taking that program and learning the information that I learned, because it did help me get off of my medications. So for a period of about 2 years, I was not on any medications. I was managing all the flare-ups naturally, and just within this last probably within the last year, I've had to try dabbling back into the medication realm just to get my symptoms under control, because there could be damage that can happen, and I just want to avoid that, and obviously prove the doctors wrong that I'm not going to be on the wheelchair by the time I'm 30, because I'm 29 next month, and I feel great. What can I say? So I basically have just wanted to share this in a video for anyone who feels like they're struggling with an autoimmune disease, and just to know that you do have support, and don't feel like you need to kind of stuff it down or bury it down and make sure like everything's okay. Oh yeah, I'm fine, everything's fine. Like, I'm still working at this too. This is why I'm sort of feeling the need and motivation to share this video. But to just let people know what you're going through. Like, people ask you all the time, hey, how are you? And you just go, oh, I'm good, but really you're really sore, or you have been having some issues with medications, or you're just feeling really low energy, down, tired. Don't be afraid to say like how you're feeling. And I am just hoping that in this video that I can get some comments down below about if anyone's suffering with an autoimmune disease and what they've went through. And I just hope to, I guess, build a safe space for people to come to enjoy my videos and learn about my experience. And why I'm posting these videos is to help you and maybe make you feel more connected and supported. And yeah, this might be a little bit of a longer video, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you would like more videos like this, or would like to know anything else about me, please leave a comment, like this video, help support this community, and yeah, I'm super grateful for everyone who watches this video. You're doing amazing. I love you. Have a great day.